What can we play that's actually just busted? Yeah, well, let's just do the Winota pile, huh? I think I made that coffee really weak. Deck's a little tricky to play, but really I'm just in the mood to do some bullshit. Winota is like a truly bullshit on turn 4 win every time. Nice. Way better. Way better. Oh, look, it's a Yorion deck. Perfect. Like, if we, like, again, if we just draw Winota, that's it. That's the video game. That's all she wrote. This deck is, like, so unfair feeling. Like, if we just Winota off the top, that's the video game. That's it.
Hey, don't start any fires without me. Go get him, buddy.
Like I'm telling you, this is some divided threats. Or divided threats. Has anyone here not seen the Winota deck? Maybe what I should have done is actually just waited. Or maybe just -2 and summon some soldiers, but whatever. Claren would hurt here. Claren would not do terrifically much. We would lose 2 1/1s. So you know. Whatever. Raise it. Raise the alarm. Absorb. Hello.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Like, again, a Winota is an instant win. We would just take every single land that Jesse has. And how joyful that would be. It is a good day to shoot her. Got her. Did it. Got it. Winota 1 time. Nice. Winota 1 time. Alright, let's do this. Heartless Act owns us as well, but, I mean, we're already still, like, winning quite hard. Alright. We are a good player. I don't really need to crush any bones. I can dispute things mystically. That seems pretty good. Disdainful Strokes for Disdainful Folks feels like an overall nice play. And, Lukka? I'll cut an Elite Guardmage. What does Winota do? A copper kitten? I'm gonna not tell you. I'm gonna show you. Because as a natural born storyteller, I have to use a cliche, huh? Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell is one of those things that's actually... Okay, so I just referenced it, so maybe I'm guilty of it, but whatever. There's this thing, okay? There's this thing, which is there are catchy things to say. They get, like, stuck in the brain. And they are, like, useful, kind... I mean, it's fine. It's fine to say, you know, little catchy tidbits. But people are broadly way too obsessed with trying to constantly reference these brief rules of thumb. Constantly. Like, the number of times I've had a conversation with someone and I say a thing and they go, oh, like show don't tell. And I'm like, no, not like that. Ain't no light. Narset, bye, 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 bye. Hurts me, man. I feel like little cute phrases eliminate people's ability to think sometimes. Maybe I'm being completely needlessly critical of nothing. What did I draw? Did I draw another Plains? No. It can't be. And Legion Warboss is good. Learn 5450 says, well, on this topic, when I first started watching you on YouTube, you would play a card and say, hello, in a high-pitched voice. In one vid, you said it was in reference to something, but never said what it was. It's in reference to Heidi Klum on Project Runway, where she just waltzes herself out and then goes, hello! She says in this, like, really high-pitched voice, these designers who are trying so hard. And she just walks out with these, like, crazy, like, senpuku eyes and just like, hello! it's like so off-putting. I assume it was a Worms reference. Oh, that too. Hello. Ah, come on. Yeah, those are absolutely Worms references. All right. Show me what I got. Oops, I forgot to play this first. Alright, that'll do, pig. Dum 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 da dum dum dum. Hello. You the Worms voices so well. Ah, it's kind of a skill set of mine, Ram card. Yeah, come on. Yes, main phase your deepest fears. Ah, this'll do. Hello, it's me, it's Lukka. Counter at your earliest convenience. No! Well, somebody fucked up. Mine. Alright. Well, that's a brutal one. Never didn't have it. Yeah, it's really stupid. There it is. Hey, Copper Kitten. That's what Winota does. Whenever you attack with a non-human. Even. This is the omen of the sea. Ooh! 2 2 bottom. You love to see that, man. I'm telling you. I'm into it. But even? Is 0 an even number? I think it's neither. 0 is even. And I will snap necks. No. Oh. I have a handful of non-creature spells. But Yorion, I would love one. Come to me. Oh, baby. Opponent could have gone back Shark Typhoon. Actually, I believe that this is own and control. You own and control. Yeah, they couldn't have gotten it. They couldn't have gotten it. Can you mathematically prove that 0 is even? I mean, prove is a bit of a bold word, but I mean, it's a definition. Even numbers are defined as 2n. You can define even integers are defined as a number that can be represented as 2 times an integer. And 0 can be represented as 2 times 0. So, I mean, I don't know if you consider that a proof, or whether it's just stating the definition. Here he comes. Here comes the charming prince. He's a charming prince on wheels. He's so charming that he's gonna be chasing after someone. I guess I just don't attack. We're just hanging out here. We're just 2 guys hanging out with sharks looking at each other. Oh! Buddy Jesse missed the scry. Seeing deck lists that utilize Whirlwind of Thought, it's too narrow. It's too narrow of a card. I don't really see it being able to do anything too effective. Yeah, I don't think you want to swing. Oh, okay, there we go. You just win like that. Seems pretty tight. Here I go. Is this a non-human? I'm swinging with everything. I don't give a damn. Because if we get, like, a little princey guy, that's good. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, cool. We get some land. That's pretty tight. Ooh, Charming Princess. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and exile this. Okay. Opt Plays Game says, hey Sean, speaking of math technicalities, what do you think of the .99 repeating equals 1? Yeah, it's just a slightly... It's slightly counterintuitive until you just hear the statement. Numbers have multiple representations in a Radix system. And then when you hear it like that, it's like, oh. It's kind of like color versus color with like a U in there. It's like, yeah, some words have different spellings. Numbers can have multiple representations. Alright, we're doing it. We are doing eat. Nah, I don't need that many Chandras. I just need one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just... I'm just going to go ahead and scry. This deck is just such a Bonecrusher, man. I mean, I just want Winota at this point, right? You know, you just want the Winota. Alright, so I see a pair of blues. So this could be a Quanch. Tis an opt. Like, this could be Simic Flash, or this could be the, what the heck is it called? The Mega Wilderness Reclamation Teamer Zap You for a Billion decks. no. So I'm going to do something that looks perhaps a little weird, but I believe that we are up against the Team of Reclamation deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to plus Chandra, so that way she can get out of range of the Blastosis. Let's speed this up. Fastest intervention. Oh! I'll probably want to cycle the Raugrin Triome.
Hey, these little guys are
Bing,
great.
bang, bong, bow. So we have the ability to kill Persian Magic next turn. You know, when your deck also just kills stuff, that's pretty good. Flame Sweep. Flame Sweep would almost certainly be in the side, but not in the main. So it looks like we will plausibly witness an expansion explosion for, let's see, maybe 8 here. Because that's 5, 5 and 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. Okay, cool. 6. Ooh, for 5. Okay. What are we doing for 5 here? Why is that the one that was left open? What is this? What is going on? Oh my god. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and just take, let's take this. Ta-da! So we don't need the Bonecrushers at all. We want the Mystical Disputes. We want the Disdainful Strokes. Yes, like these. Up. Be a man, cut a land. I maybe should. Maybe I am shamefully, embarrassingly baby-like. Day 9, baby-like in all things. Alright. We've got the land, we've got the plan. Time for Persian Magic to be hand. Did a good game. When would you use the Cubwardens? I would use those Cubwardens against some sort of aggressive red deck. Let's go ahead and scry. Don't need more lands. Do want more instant speed ways to raise the roof. Alright. Did you know that that human-looking lady right there? Not a human. Not a human at all, my friend. I regret to inform you of something that you didn't even know. Alright, let's get that one out. Alright, we have the freedom to be able to do stuff. The play. Let's run out our good old friend, Chandra.
Anyone need a fire started? No? Say hi to my fiery friends.
So we could get Storm's Raft. I'll just play the Legion Warboss, and I think I'd be okay. This is looking like it's getting Thassa's Intervention. What deals 4 damage at instant speed? What a play. What a play.
These little guys are great.
Ha 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 ha. Let's get a second one, huh? Yeah, this deck is really dumb. Yeah, why cycle 20 cards to be able to hopefully zap for 20 when I can just literally take all their lands on turn 4? Does cycling count as casting for the purpose of dailies? It does not. It is not a cast. Not in town. Hi, little bug. You looking to do some tanning this evening? Yeah, looks like we got a little tan in mama. How is it possible that Winota summons agents 100% of the time? I will state this more serious answer than you anticipated, Terracon. It's that it is a representation of probability that was always there that, again, demonstrates people's kind of struggles with probabilistic events. So let's actually see if we can do the math. How does that work? I used to know how to do this. It's relatively high probability. I'd have to think you a little bit. Goodbye. I would need to think you a little bit. How the heck do you do that math again? Because it's basically the number of ways of taking 6 cards, and then you have to account for having 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 Agents of Treachery. This is going to be incredibly challenging for Nepens to stop. Yeah, if you... Oh, God. This probability stuff hurts my brain. I have to spend some time thinking about it. I have to spend some time thinking about it. Because you have to be careful not to double count things. You have to be very careful not to double count things. Yeah, like Renebu, that's incorrect. Yeah, you don't take 46 over 50 and multiply it some number of times. Because if the first one is not an Agent of Treachery, then the probability of the second one also not being an Agent of Treachery is no longer 46 out of 50. It's 45 out of 49. Alright, question everyone. Have we taken a trip to get their city? Probably not. Probably Nepens knows exactly who and what we are. I didn't actually. I probably just should have waited. And then even then, I'm not sure that that's the correct one. It could be. I'd have to think about it. What I have learned in maths is don't rush to the answer unless you are 1,000,000,000% positive and can explain it extremely cleanly. And even as someone whose focus was probability and combinatorics in my math degree, I go real fucking slow. Alright, let's just draw Winota now, huh? Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, that's why I'm just like, I'm not willing to do the math on air, because I'd actually have to stop and think about it. But, I mean, the probability of drawing a bunch of fucking Agents of Treachery is like, real high. Yeah! Elspeth conquers death for the lowly agent. Excuse me, for the lowly Legion Warboss. Now, if I just get Winota here, this is the biggest game over. Alright, well, that'll be fine as well. Fork Winota one time. All attack except for you. Nice. Let's see here. Now I'm stuck on that probability problem. I think Cheesy X, you're on the right track. But there are 50 choose. If there's 50 cards left and there's 4 agents, there are indeed 50 choose 6 ways to pick 6 cards. And there's 46 choose 6 ways to pick 6. I'll protect you. So would it be? I think it might just be 46 choose 6 over 50 choose 6. If we cull out the denominators, then it winds up being equivalent to the other one. Right. Right. Oh, that's cute. It's cute because you can see combinatorially why the 2 different ways to. Oh, okay. Okay. May we get there? No, we mayn't. So I'm going 2 more than there are defenders. This one. Azorius Control still good? Yeah, I think Azorius Control is actually very nice. Very, very nice. So, if Nephens does in fact draw Friendly Neighborhood Thirst for Meaning, we die.
Only time will tell.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, and then nothing. And then there was nothing. Shark! Shark! Alright, so now we will be taking 5, 6. So if Nephens can draw 2 cards, we have died. Alright, so that is death. Don't need the Bone Crushers. This seems a little pricey. Then we're going to put in bam, 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 bam. And that's maybe it. Maybe I want like this, maybe? Yeah, I guess that seems fine. God, that song sucks. And it has bored its way into my skull, like the cerebral bore from Turok 2. Yeah. We banned the Cerebral Boar in my house. It grossed me out. It was cheap. Dude, the Cerebral Boar was, like, funny, man. It was funny. So the way the Cerebral Boar worked is you'd aim and you'd shoot, and then it would just track to the person and kill them. That's it. That's all it did. I mean, and like... Oh my god. I feel like it rides this... That doesn't seem good enough. There we go. It rides this kind of comical line where you actually, like, really don't you like in a game you want things that have spikes of power, but if there's too many of the cheap spikes of power, that's it. No one plays your game. It sucks. Nice. Mulligan to 5. Nice. Oh, cool. All right, so let's scry. So we need to get something that generates non-humans. Here I come. Scry. Bottom. Alright. Well, at least he knows what I have. Tickletron says, what kind of cat should I get? You should get 2 of them. That's fine. You should get 2 of them. You should get 2 cats, Tickletron. You should get 2 little baby cats. You should get them from a shelter. Get little shelter cats. Adopt a kitty. Don't go to like a kitty breeder. It's no good. I don't like to see the kitty breeding action. Alright. 2 is a type of cat. God, I love my cats so much. They're so happy that we're just locked inside all the time. They love it. They love us home. Oh, Mom, Dad. Got him. Hello. And now it can be double gusted. Oh, nice. Good. Very good. Very excellent.
Hey, don't start any fires without
We can win
me.
with just this.
Hey,
Oh,
you
see,
guys are
kitties.
great.
Kitties are so... Here's the thing. If you get a kitty, get 2 kitties so they have friends they can hang out with, and then just kind of like play with the kitty's paws and their tail when you get them, and kind of like rub their little tummies. Just get them used to being touched. Feed them. Feed them with your hand so that way they understand that you're someone to be trusted. Oh, you want to Elspeth it? Well, you know, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and leave up counter spell mana. Mystical Dispute is actually 5 mana because of ECD. You love to see it. My deck is perfect, and so are all of you. It's worth it to play Winota there to threaten lethal through a spell. Maybe on that very last turn, where it's like, dude, if you don't counter the Winota... well, if you do try to counter the Winota, you're dead on board. But my logic is... What the fuck? This is... I kept it. Why? What happened? What happened inside of my mind? Oh my god, it shocked me. Marcio would be proud. That's gonna haunt Marcio forever, man. No one's ever gonna be like Marcio Carvalho, one of the greatest players of all time. They're gonna be like, Marcio Carvalho made a mistake this one time. Fuck that guy. Yes, fuck that person. He took a risk and he suffered. Yes! Like, that's what I hear, man. What happened? Marcio Carvalho kept a risky but acceptably probabilistic to draw a land hand in the very last game of the World Championship and just drew no land and just bricked out. And that stinkies. Alright, I'm going to do this now. Yeah, and that stinkies, but, you know, it's just like, damn. You know, sometimes you don't get there, sometimes you get there. Shark! Darken Heroes is elemental still a thing right now? Basically, yeah. Here comes alarm time. He's a demon with wheels. Yeah. Okay, so how do I want to do this? So this is going to get countered, and that's okay, because if I can then get a Lukka down... Rat! This one. Alright, looks like there was no counterspell in Nepen's hands. It's a shark. I've done it. I've done the unthinkable. This is not it. This is not a human. It is a human. That's a human. So you only have one non-human. This is a non-human. Alright. Well, we did it. And I have to use the restroom, so I'm going to go use it. Let's take a quick 5. Let's take a quick 5. No, even less than that. Let's take like a quick 3. I'll be right back. Just give me a quickie second. BRB. Who's ready to be a mean person? I am. Having pain in life? Play a video game where you get to power trip. That's my coping mechanisms. Crazy Chris says that song was so good. That is a good song, man. It's a very catchy little drum and bass tune, man. Alright, we won. We be a winner. I'm going to play this first. Oh, Kahiri. Oh, Kahiri. Phantom Varys says, I've played every deck builder on Steam because I'm broken. Heh. You're not broken. You're doing a good job, Phantom Varys, man. I gotta sleep more. Anytime I'm stressed / tired, I just start getting all stumbly with my speeching. I just wanna love you. So right now we also represent that we maybe, just maybe, our bone crushing. Alright, let's get this guy out. Boink. Maybe Za. Za Peppa. So these are the colors of Bonecrusher Giants. So I'm going to go ahead and play Chandra.
Not to brag, but I'm
As
doing
opposed to the
the best.
Legion Warboss.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Prepare to smash. It's a good one to put on your Tinder profile. Yarley says, I ate some za today. Is there anyone that actually calls pizza za except for a Scrabble player trying to convince me that za? No. Trust me. It's a word. Like, are we kidding me with this? Speaking of are we kidding me with this shit, guys? Let me show you why this deck is absolute unrepentant filth, okay? I'll get out a blue land, because it doesn't matter, because our opponent is unlikely to have lands at the end of this exchange. We will attack the face, since I would like to get this one. Yeah. We don't need the Bone Crushers. We would like the Mystical Disputes. We'd like the Disdainful Strokes. So I'm going to cut a Lukka. Done. Do you want pasta? Or do you want za? No one talks like that. Not even in people trying to make fun of Jersey Shore on YouTube skits do they say that. Air Daddy says, when you find yourself boarding in Cubwarden, I would probably do it against like a mono-red aggressive style deck. Maybe, plausibly, possibly a Lotus. Yeah, this will help me get there. This is the Get There City one. Archangel says, I feel like people who call za are the same people who unironically put a dozen emojis in text or use internet slang in face-to-face speech. It's pretty funny. You know, like the whole, like, Poggers, Pog Champ, Dog Ramp, or whatever. Flog Amp, like, the kiddos that are just running out Pog Champ in real life. Poggers, Poggies. You know what? It's time. I'm raising it. I'm raising the roof.
I'm getting too old for this.
In real life? Yeah, poggers. Poggies. I mean, like, it's so hard for me to get with that. You know what I mean?
That's more like it.
Go ahead, draw a card. You got a problem with dog ramp? Doggies. Ta-da! Counterspell. Yeah, no, I'll put it on top. Seems fine. If we want to delay this a turn, I'm in. Winter Guitar says, does anyone remember actual Pogs? Oh my god, Pogs. If any of you don't know about this, Pogs were this very, very brief flash-in-the-pan form of entertainment that, much like Ashitaka, came and went. Yeah, I got references all up in this shit, man. Don't even worry about it. Ashitaka! So the way Pogs worked is that you would pay for these little pieces of cardboard. Little pieces of cardboard. This feels weirdly offensive that I'm just... Piece of cardboard looked like this. Look right here. I don't know why, it just feels weird. It's kind of like this. This means hearts, right? This is a heart. This is a heart, but it just looks like, oh, fuck you. Right here. It's a very aggressive maneuver. But anyways, so with Pogs, you get like a little cardboard thing with like an image on it. And the game was more or less the following, but I might be getting some details wrong, but I basically had it, right? Basically, essentially, the functional gist of it was...
Enlightenment begins within.
Oh! Well, alright. You would get with a friend, and you would stack these little cardboard tokens on top of each other. And then you had what was called a slammer, which was like a thick cylinder of plastic that you would throw at the top of the stack of pogs. And anyone that flipped over in a certain way,
Consider the future.
any that flipped over in a certain way, you just won those pogs. Those were your pogs. Those were your poggers, poggy, pog ramp. You got it. Why not? Do something like this, you know, live it up. Take risks. So, you got it. So, you know, it was essentially a form of gambling for kids. And as we know, the gaming industry has kind of moved past the imposition of various gambling mechanics that could potentially be treacherous to children. We don't do that anymore. Let's go ahead and scry 2. Seems good. You know what? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Let me help.
And it was funny because, like, you basically would, like, you could play for keeps, or you could, like, not play for keeps. You know, it's like, well, what do you want to do? It's like, it's like whatever you're about. It's like what it is. I'm thinking a mountain feels good here. I'm feeling a little aggressive. Look, I can just cast this one, man. I don't even need to worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People just started to collect pogs, and then after a while, everyone's like, there is no game to this. I don't care. It has no value.
Flow like river rapids.
I'll just take a Planeswalker and draw a card. Then we moved on to fingerboards, which are cool, which are really cool. I have some by my desk. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Do I use them? No. Do I have them? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some tech decks.
No, I am not making
Those things
this
are
up as
tight,
I go.
man. Where are the non-humans around here, man? Ooh. Something funny's coming up, let me tell you. Wouchy douchy, huh? Silverbug SB. Gifted 5. Hey, thanks, Silverbug. Here comes the bug. Da-na-na-na. Oh, not a bug. You're Silverberg. Oh my god. I'm conceding because I'm embarrassed. Oh my god. Fuck. My deck is perfect. My deck is perfect. Let's say one and done, huh? Midgeworth says, Sean and Chad, I have done it. I've made the cycle deck better. Make it Naya. Wait. Our cycle deck was Boros. What does it gain from Naya? What does it gain from Naya? What does it gain from Naya? No, like what cards? What cards? Because if you say that cycle and trample are the thing, like you're basically saying it's a cycle deck that adds cycle. Your cycle deck was Mardu. That's a bold claim, man. Case man, so have you ever thought about buying a Beatmania 2DX home controller? I own one, and it cost me $700. It is a good day to... Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Fuck yeah. I haven't even done anything with it. Oh, well, this prince is going to have to go the distance, then. Alright, get in there. Yeah, I think about being Mania 2DX is I have to set up that Konami account on the Japanese Konami site and put money into it. Alright, guys, we are winning. We are winning with the beatdowns. Look at these two guys coming in, these non-humans. Perfect. Scry. Does this stop Lukka? Cards can't enter. So this doesn't do anything, right? Should have shocked in this one. Yeah, so Lukka doesn't do anything at all. So. +1 works. Yeah, I mean, but I'm just gonna support the dudes. Ah, fuck. Feeling aggressive, playing that red. Get out of here. Let's just draw the other Disdainful Stroke anyways, huh? Got him. Boom. Pow! Bam! Flazooked. Now here's what's gonna happen. We're just gonna get off the top Chandra. Oh shit. Well, that's no good. Here's what I got. I did not make this coffee strong at all. I feel like I'm drinking just warm water. This deck rips and it slaps. Jack Draper, Grafdigger's Cage shuts down Luris and Winota and one more. Do you use French press? Nice drip. And before you tell me how great a French press is, I want to let you know I'm always going to use a drip. There it is. There you have it. There's only so much patience I have for my coffee. I have an espresso machine. I haven't used it. Give me the Raugrin Triome. Oh, it's a Ketria Triome. Have you tried Keurig? I have some environmental concerns with the Keurig because my understanding is that those K-Cups are like in-fucking-destructible. Show me what you got. Alright. Yeah, apparently, like, the technology that allows it to have really hot liquids dripping through or something without, like, dissolving itself makes it very difficult to biodegrade, I think. I don't, like, I'm not an expert on anything, really. I'm actually just some fucking guy. I mean, really, like, most of the time when I talk, I'm like, oh, this fucking person, man. Do you ever have this? I have this all the time, like so often, because I would say that I'm a very, very strong speaker, generally speaking. Pun intended. I'm a very strong speaker, but I have no idea what I'm talking about, essentially, when I'm talking.
I learned a bunch of new burn spells to try on you.
And people tweet at me sometimes, it's just like, Sean, there is this complex environmental or economic issue, what do you think? And I'm like, I don't. I generally don't think about it. I don't know, man. Sean, what do you think about what's happening in the stock market right now? Dude, I professionally play video games and yell for a living. Like, I don't know if we want to trust me, you know what I mean? Cian Duchess says, you're an expert in entirely coal-based rocket launching. Oh, yeah, I didn't even go nuclear power in Factorio, man. That sounds tight. And I got this is tight. I know enough about a small number of things to be well aware about how little I know about essentially all other things.
Hey, these little guys are great.
Well, farts. Also, skip solar power? I don't even know that existed, man. I'm telling you. GZX says, what do you think about what's been happening in the playing video games and yelling market? Well, I think that, here's an opinion I have. I will just note that I think, in defense of a broad variety of content creators, it is so hard to get and maintain an audience that anyone who has and maintains an audience for any long period of time essentially immediately has my respect.
I'm late to meditation anyway.
And I see a lot of like, well, so-and-so is just doing X cheap gimmicky thing, and that's the only reason people tune in. And given that I've been doing this for a while, you know, just doing... Oh, this is looking grim. This is a very icky sequence of experiences I'm having right now. Oh, look at that. Oh, God. I can't believe it's done this. Yeah, there's a lot of people that sort of do the, like, oh, it's gimmicky or anything like that. I've just learned that anything that is easy to boil down as a gimmick really cannot maintain a viewer's interest for a long period of time. So there's certainly been people with the gimmicks that go, and then, like Manny the dog. Everyone remember Manny the dog? Manny the dog came and went. Spiked up, clips everywhere, and then away. The one Manny. Oh, that's tight. Nice. Get me out of here. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da. Ba-da-da. Da-na-na. Okay. How do I want to do? No. Like this? Yeah? Right? Kiku Brick says, I sort of disagree given the longevity of so many gimmicky sitcoms procedurals. I would challenge you to name one. Because I would actually argue that it is instead a well-done show. Yeah, Law and Order is an amazing show. Family Guy is an amazing show. House is an amazing show. These are like extraordinary, ultra high quality shows. A structure is not the same thing as a gimmick. It is a procedural. A procedural is a name for a structure. It's not like a gimmick. Explain the difference then. A gimmick, a format or a structure names a pattern, and a gimmick is like one thing. So for instance, if I had text to speech to read out every donation in a computerized voice, when someone first did that, that was a huge hit. But unless there's actual good content to back that up, it falls off very fast. There would be, let's think of some more examples of just easy peasy gimmicks. The one Manny is a really good example. The one Manny was a person who was nice. Dressed up as a dog. Not dressed up as a dog. Had like a digitized Shiba Inu. And would play and just kind of be ridiculous. He was the Doge. I mean, when you see that... Alright. When you see that, it's one of those things that it's like a sharp contrast. It's like an individual thing. But if that's the only thing that's there... A gimmick is basically a statement of a very, very narrow, repeated activity. A specific, repeated implementation. Whereas I would call a structure just like a generalized pattern, but there needs to be many, 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 many additional pieces of work put in to do that. QQ Brick says, yeah, I guess there's a category problem here too. What's gimmicky for structure on a live stream is a different standard than network TV. Okay, so I am just not looking to try to get into some needless quibbling about where does categorization end and gimmickiness begin. I'm just talking about the general gist of two different categories. Finding the specific delineation of the line does not really matter as much here. So I can do this comfortably because I have the Mystic Dispute up. Because, I mean, the thing that I'm trying to indicate is not what is the ultra-precise definition. The whole reason that we got to this... That's a very sick pickup. The whole reason we got to this was my statement that... excuse me. Was my statement that, like, a few too many people... I claim... Yeah, take that action. Yes, please. A few too many people discount... Oops. Discount what another person does. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the game. I'm trying to think through when to Aether Gust or Disdainful Stroke. But anyways, I got into this discussion because, again, I was saying, in broad defense of a lot of people that stream, there are accusers who tune in and say, oh, this person's just being gimmicky. Oh my god. And I would say that it's actually so unbelievably difficult to get and maintain an audience that anyone who has a regular audience gains my respect. Do I actually want to Aether Gust this now? think I wait until after this. Okay. Say goodbye to our friend. Get out of here. My hope would be that this goes on top and that there's a flash wolf coming in. Midgeworth88 says, Chat and I were saying Dr. Disrespect is a bit of a gimmick. You know, actually, I think Dr. Disrespect is a really good example. Dr. Disrespect, at a first glance, if you've never seen the content, is this dude with a wig and an over-the-top personality who just claims... Ah, fuck, that does suck. Oh, whatever. Looks like these two guys are gonna have to go the distance. You know, as a couple... frankly, very cheesy... Mystical Dispute? Ah, good job. Nice. Has a couple very cheesy, you know, camera transitions and stuff. And that's fine. Great. But Dr. Disrespect also has to just be wholly entertaining for like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours at a time. And for instance, if someone just wore the wig, put on the mustache, had the camera transitions, and then did nothing else, I would look at that and I would go, you're not actually making good content. People don't care that much about... People don't care that much beyond this gimmick, is how I might phrase it. Also, if we just draw Winota, man, this is death. Because I've actually heard people say something like, oh, yeah, Dr. Disrespect, he's just not. Totally not doing anything other than a gimmick. And I'm like, oh shit, dude, I think it's like super wrong. Is it Essence Scatter number 1 billion? Alright, get me out of here. We lost one. No, I thought it was horrible. Dude, these kinds of little surveys that pop up, I always find so funny. Because I'm like, is this actually a good data collection mechanism? Like, I lost. I'm unhappy, man. Get me out of here. This'll do. This will do. Alright. Dude, like, there's a lot of these matchups that, like, if you just... if you just, like, get there, you cannot lose. Like, if this is a mono red deck, I mean, we might just, like, instantly win. You got it. I'll put one of these like this, and I'll pass through like that, and then when it get to combat and shoot this thing down. Pass to combat. Okay, nothing else. Good. It's Naya! Terracons is a good example of a gimmick would be that, like, Carnage uses a soundboard. Yeah, I mean, that's like... And I would say that in a very non-negative way. I'd be like, oh yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of a fun gimmick, but you still have to be entertaining. You still actually have to make good content and be an interesting speaker and, like, play games in a way that entertains people meaningfully, because people aren't going to watch a boring, bland streamer who does nothing but... No fucking way. Oh my god. Yeah, the Arboreal Grazer, man. Fuck yeah. Alright, well, let me show you how it's done. Bong, bing, bong. Yeah, do this one. I'll go ahead and take this guy. Let's go ahead and get some of these going. That seems good. I need another Agent of Treachery. Seems nice. You know, I'll keep mine. This deck is stupid. Okay. Alright, let me block this, yeah. What do I want to do? Hey, Redcap Melee is actually good here, man. Yeah. Probably get the Planeswalker-y buddies out. I think this Redcap Melee is actually legit. Legit! I want to do something like this. Stay a little low to the ground, just counter the Winotas. I have counters, they don't have counters. That's it, done. Is Winota too powerful? I mean, it's pretty consistent. I mean, it's like pretty fucking consistent. Okay. By the way, I just wanted to say, sorry I'm kind of like dry and boring today. I'm tired. I'm out of energy. I'm out of juice. I'm pounding coffee. I'm done, man. It's over. Welcome to Bland 9 TV. Uh-oh. It is an Ushbringer. You know, I'm just gonna shoot it now, because I don't know what sort of ridiculousness Marcus Matisse wants to do. But I am going to be ready and be prepared to counter this Winona. Oh! It, like, hurts so bad! Yeah, I'll just get a bunch of land here, man. This is a human, so I guess, like, you know, there's not really a lot to do. Galia? No. No. Ow. Ooh. Shit. I mean, I guess I should have just played like this or some shit. Yeah. I think maybe trying to keep this up was ambitious and bad. Oh, believe me, I would know. So that's an indestructible one. Beast Mentor is a bit tricky of a pickle. Did I do a death? So, I believe that we are dead. I believe that we have died. And I think that it is in due part to trying to be more responsive instead of more destructive. So I think what I should do is I should get this one out of here, get these ones into here. I think that's what I gotta do. I think that's what I gotta do. Do I want to go first? Yeah. This is a reasonable hand. Here we go. I should sit a little more straightly. Play removal is the most powerful form of spell. You got it, Pablo. Go bed. What's a name? Dude, the double Redcap Melee is sick. I will scry. I mean, we're gonna have some pretty boring turns. Okay. I think boring is fair. I'm gonna always put a stop there. Feels good to me. Okie dokie. Who decided to go Naya, huh? Who did? Maybe because Naya has more haste smashers. I do love Tajik, man. Tajik is a cool card. Let's get that one out of there. I'm gonna leave back my Shawarma-ing prince. Maybe this hand actually sucked. Maybe this hand was actually garbage. Put this here. No Winota, huh? I want to know how something works. If this... If I do this, that still gets the counter on it. Okay. This kind of sucks. I think I've just misplayed. I think I needed to just be more proactive instead of more reactive. Get him, friend. I think I don't block both the tokens. I let one of the tokens through. No, because I don't get it tapped, huh? I'm trying to think of like a way to get a creature that can activate this lady. Well, that'll do it. This is actually okay. It's a little bit sad. Fairy... So all of these are non-human. So a note off the top for this dude is just death. Huh? Oh, wait, this stops Agent of Treachery, dude. I'm an idiot. Oh, dude, I am just... This is not my day, man. Just kill her, man. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna win through the beatdowns. Oh, fuck. Bonecrusher Giant. Jesus. Sure wish I had the foresight to kill the thing that, like, when this got played, it did not occur to me at all what it would possibly be killing. I mean, I'm dead. I'm getting out of here. Fuck. And my brain is just not functioning well today. I'm probably gonna wrap up early then. I don't see a reason to keep just ramming my face against the wall unpleasantly. I literally saw the Hushbringer in 2 games, and it just did not occur to me. I was like, but like, what does that stop? It doesn't stop Winota. Alright, well, this will do fine. I think after this best of 3, we're gonna call it and just try again tomorrow when we play a little bit of Dota. What a, you know, just do something relaxing and pleasing, like play Dota. This is a bit of an issue. I will shove that down to double block. Did you see the new Dota patch? Man, 726 patches were something. After that, you can cool down some Brood War 1v1s. Dude, Lobotomite, I like, it is still just staggering to me how almost unnecessarily difficult Brood War is. Particularly in the early game. Because there's this thing, like, in Magic, 1 and 2 mana creatures don't deal that much damage. And you have 20 health, so it's like, you know, it's like not a big deal. Or something like in Dota, if you die early on, alright, yeah, you died early on. Like, you know, no big deal. You died. You got a tower right there. It's like right fucking there. So you can, like, retreat back to it. And then the longer the game goes on, and again, actually, Dota's like a perfect example of this. In Dota, the longer the game goes on, shit, I think actually this.
Not to brag, but I'm totally the best. We can do this together.
In Dota, it is super stable at the start of the game. And it gets progressively less and less and less and less stable. But, like, in Brood War, you die at the start of the game all the time. The start of the game is the most fragile part. Okay. I mean, like, you know. Let's see here. The AZK says, I haven't played much Dota, but when I used to play LoL, lane kills were huge because of snowballing. So, like, notice that word you used. Snowballing. After the first death, you don't never respawn again. That's Brood War, okay? If you die once in lane, you don't respawn. And there is no tower. And you have to go to lane to fight for money. I mean, there's not even like, snowballing is a term that only really started to get introduced as MOBAs began to become more popular. There was no snowballing in Brood War. You fucking died, okay? Like, snowballing is this new sort of term that has evolved in the last few years when games are not as harsh and punishing. I was just so weird to me, the Brood, like, I like Brood War, believe it or not. I think that game's pretty cool. But I mean, like, a holy shit. No one used the word. Terracon says there's snowballing with harass. I'm not talking about the concept, I'm talking about the word behind the concept. Because the idea of compounding advantage exists in any strategy game in which resources are a thing. Look at this little slick guy. Look at that, that's pretty cool. What a play! What a play! Ah! What I'm saying is, like, no one use those words. So we're at 1. We are at 1, and now we're at 0 because this and this attacks. I can only block one of the Whisper Squad, and then my opponent just kills me. Ah! Fuck, man. Yeah, I shouldn't do anything fun in this game. See if we can win on the back side of this. Okay, so this is harder to keep alive. This is hard to keep alive. Scorching Dragonfire is pretty good. Cubwarden. I'll keep one. Righteous Bruises, who'd have thought that Whisper Squad would be good? Yeah, Whisper Squad still, I don't believe that it's good. And I don't mean like I am certain that it is bad. I mean like I am in disbelief when I watch it be successful. It's like crazy. Whisper Squad, the new Gary. Do you drink coffee all day? Yeah, I drink coffee all day. I like to drink what I call weak-ass coffee, DSN Geek. Weak-ass coffee. That's how I like my coffee. Nice and weak. Bam. No. No. Alright, now we're talking. Let's get rid of this one. Alright, I'm all in, man. We're just going for that extra land. Here it is. This is all we need. Alright. Only need these 5. Alright, a Witch's Oven. A Serrated Scorpion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is it. I'm telling you, I knew he'd be taking a trip to get there, City. Alright, this deck is so dumb. Alright, we probably won. Alright, here we go. Here it comes. Oh, yeah. Swing that in. Let's go ahead and get an Agent of Treachery. What? Alright, well. Take that one. Alright, nice. Only need 5. Alright, let's fire it off again. Oh, man. Yeah, they're soldiers, not humans. That's right. Isn't that an interesting little factoid, Hamlet's ghost? Huh? Or are you just factually blown away? Well, this is not a good-looking hand, but we're going to go ahead and keep it. Foggy Rocks' dark roast coffee has less caffeine than medium roast. Yeah, I have like an ultra dark roast that I'm plowing through right now, and it is not that great. It's some mediocre ass coffee. It's a Whisper Squad. Oh, hey, hello guys, hey. Alright, because that was not a land, I probably can't Bone Crush it. I probably gotta just Charm and Prince it. Alright. It's time to just become a main deck Winota. Scry? Nice. That order seems as good as any. I think you know what I'm doing too. Hard casting a Bonecrusher Giant, then hard casting a Winota. Alright. Alright, Waz. I know what I'm going to be discarding. A Winota. You love to see that. Oh yeah, you love to see that as Waz, man. You know what's coming, Waz. You know what's coming. There it is. Alright. I know what I am and I know what I've done. I know what I'm going to do and I know what I'm not going to do. You want to make me try to get rid of my Charming Prince? Be my guest. Now, I have 2 Agents of Treachery in hand, which does suck. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, hey, that's pretty nice. Hey. Hey! Hey, a Mamma Mia. It's a hand that does a thing. call this card a Winota More card. You got a pair of tippy-tappied Whisper Squatties. I'm telling you, we got this. Heartless says, came back from doing some work and I see Winota. Sean, how could you? I know. I know I'm a butt. I'm a big butt. I'm a butt guy. I also just discovered that I have some serious Hengar Bengar right now. Alright. I'll sacrifice this one. Let's get some more humans out. All right. Just gonna get this one out of here. I think that's a reasonable play. Dave 9's been brawling a lot with Winota. She's broken. You just win on turn 4. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay. All right, nice. Oh, yes. Oh, I would absolutely love to. Yes. Absolutely. Yep. Stretch a little bit. Just kind of get it all out. That's good. Come on. This is exactly what I've been needing today. This is exactly what I've been needing today. This is it. This is it. Yeah, hi, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, it's a good little cat. Yeah. Oh, we killed a person. Isn't that nice? Oh, yeah. I think we'll play another one. I think you've convinced me. Here, let me just support your little butt. Alright. Oh. Oh, this feels wonderful, man. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. What a good cat. Yep. Get in there. That's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we killed somebody. Isn't that nice? Yeah. This is just wonderful. Then use his cards to kill him. She is so sweet. She is just such a sweet little cat. No. I mean, like, she just is so gentle. She likes snuggling and tanning and eating. This is it. This is all she ever wants to do. Where are you looking, huh? What you finding over there, huh? is actually a very nice spot. A lot of the removal that the Lurrus decks have is, goodbye, single target in the form of sacrifice. Oh my god, that little cat is just the best. That is just like the best little sweet darling cat. I would die for Sheriff? Dude, who wouldn't? This is a very good position to be in game one. One time. Bing bong. Oh yeah, who wants to just mash the space button? Let's do this one. We're about to be wide, man. A wide boy. Boop, doop, boop, boop. Yep, you got it. Bing bong bang. Cat Oven is annoying, but I don't think it's necessarily oppressively strong. It's just good old strong. Alright. How do I want to let go? You know, I probably don't need that one. Probably don't. 3 health is probably better than a pair of 1/1s, especially given my capability of drawing pairs of 1/1s. Let's take a peek. It's me! This feels nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel that the board state advantages us. Can you double mentor the same 1/1 to make 3/3? You tragically can't. No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh-huh. Get out. Legion Warboss is just a consistently very nice card against a lot of control decks. I mean, Clarion is good, Shadow of the Sky is good. So it kind of hurts a wee bit. Alright. Sure. I'm going to keep this, and I'm just going to draw... I'm going to draw the little pair of soldiers. This is it. This is our last best of 3. I think I actually want to keep this, so that way I can cycle it later. I have all the lands I need. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh, 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 yeah. This is a board state that may frighten you. Just need to be brave. Thanks, Ghosty. Bing, bong, bang. Oh, I mean, the only thing that might hurt us a wee bit is an oven. You love to see it. Here he goes, here goes the alarm. Alright, I'm gonna just Winota, and I'm gonna take all your stuff. There's an Agent of Treachery, I'll take the big one. There's nothing. Well, that kind of sucked. Damn it. What now, Doomy GB? What now? What now? Can't sacrifice anything. Shit. Nice. Alright, I'm resubmitting. List looks good. Guess I need to hit 2 dudes. Rats. Maybe this is actually okay. Right, a little bit more defensive-y stuff. Yeah. Yeah, maybe something like this. No? Yes? Ferrated Scorpion. Alright, let's peek. Let's peek into the depths. Scry 2. That actually seems okay, right? Yeah, Kavoth the King, the guy would have indeed come back at the end of the turn. I think I actually just shoot the Whisper Squad right now. Doomy GB is a bit on lockdown at the moment. It's grounded. This one's going to be a slow one, this game. I'm going to get rid of this. My opponent has skipped out on playing a Dreadhorde Butcher. And I always get there anyways, so, you know. Let me get another red. Huzzah. No. Very defensively. Very defensively we're playing right now. Yeah, I haven't played Hearthstone in a year and a half. A year and a half. I just don't want to. That's about it. That is about the extent of things. I will sacrifice this mountain. Alright, looks like we are... I'm gonna just shoot it again. So there's right now essentially no card drawy things. There's not nearly enough in the graveyard. Someone says, why haven't you played auto chess games like TFT or Hearthstone Battlegrounds? I have played them. I have. I have indeed. I think they're okay. I don't hate them. I just don't love them, you know. I didn't stream them. I just tried them and was like, eh. I guess I actually can start doing this now. Yeah, I mean, it's less like, fuck those games are terrible, rah, and more like, I don't know, I just have a lot of games I want to play right now, man. Like, Factorio was awesome. Factorio was, like, amazing. I've been enjoying Age of Empires. Kind of want to do that again. Magic is awesome as always. Dota is awesome as always. There's just a lot of good shit out there right now. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, Lurrus decks are pretty good. Well, we can always draw Winota and maybe get there, but probably not at this point. Alright. That is gonna end up for the day. I'm just not in the mood. Not in the mood to do anything. I'm going to play Dota tomorrow, and I'm going to be playing Magic on Thursday. And I'm going to look to do some things that are a little bit more creative and out there and ridiculous. I'm going to end early, and I'm going to eat, because eating makes me happy. That's the best thing to do. Hell yeah. I'll see you later, everyone. Cheers.